Good evening. Good evening, everyone. As we get ready for this broadcast, I am here for your Point University broadcast here, Skyhawk Sports Network. You have SSAC play with Point University versus Middle Georgia State University out of Macon, Georgia. Point University coming off a first sweep in the conference with the 3-0 sweep against Bruton Parker. Great debut as Aaliyah Lobedon led with 11 kills. So as we get ready, we'll look and announce the lineups that we have on the court. We have Jordan Palmer on the court, Claire Cordell, Emma Parker, Paige Lowe, Jada Kate Judkins, Aaliyah Lobendon. And for the Knights, they're going to go ahead and start as we got Lowe. Judkins on the attack. That was Dickerson. Palmer tried to keep that alive, but that one is going to be a kill for the Knights. Knights now lead 1-0. So now you'll have Dickerson, who is going to be serving here for the Knights. You have Dickerson, Houston, Johnson, and you have Primus. It's now Low, looking to get up the set. She finds that spot. That is what got the Barons in a lot of trouble last night, and she keeps that going. And she actually helped with kills last night. She had 7 as Ava Clay just checked in for your Skyhawks. That's now Low, gets the serve. And that one is going to go out of play. That is going to be a kill for the Knights. So now you have number 12 of Ellison Johnson, or Ellie Johnson. So as Ellie Johnson gets the serve, Cordell, Low, Judkins on the attack. That's going to be a kill by Jada Kate Judkins. As now the Skyhawks tied at 2. Sam Marquez is going to be checking in. She had 9 kills last night as she moved up as far as kills. We give a quick update as the football game for Point University is going on right now. They're playing Thomas University. Score is 14-all in the second quarter. So as now Lomondon's going to look to take the serve here. Gets it over to the net. That was Johnson. Now Houston. Low. Lomondon gets on the attack. That one is going to go out of play. So now the Knights will get that point as well. So now you'll see number 9 of Courtney Williamson, who is going to be taking a serve. So you got Courtney Williamson, Ellie Johnson, number 1 of Bo Houston, number 5 Lauren Wisley. Sam Marquez on the attack. That one, can they keep it alive? That is going to be a kill by Sam Marquez. So she's going to pick up where she left off last night as she just continued just to attack and really just go hard. So now you have Lexi Arter checking in, and she'll be looking to serve here. And you'll have the new face of Tiana Kennard, who made her debut in West Point Gymnasium last night. And she made it count. Came over a few blocks, came over with a good amount of kills as well. So as Arter gets that serve. So now you have Houston on the attack. Now Clay, Arter, Marquez on the attack. That was going to be a kill for Marquez again. Make that the Skyhawks taking the lead with 4-3. So now Lexi Arter is going to look to take this serve here. So Arter. And so Arter last night got her a service ace. We'll keep that going for her as she now gets another one. Fun fact about service aces, Claire Cordell and Jordan Palmer moved up in the record books as Jordan Palmer sits at 29. Claire Cordell now sits at 28. So now Johnson. Williamson tried to go for the attack. That is going to be a kill for her. So now you have Jada Kate Judkins and you have Jordan Palmer both checking back in. Now you have number 7 of Yanelis Rodriguez checking in. So now you have number 2 of Ellison Johnson. No, Noelle Primus, who's going to be looking to serve here for the Knights. Primus gets it over. Lobedon. Now Low looking to set up Clay on the attack. Palmer. Low. Marquez on the attack. That's going to be a block. Continues to play, though. So now Williamson. Skyhawks keep that alive. Rodriguez got it back over, but Low keeps that alive as well. Lobedon gets it over. Can they keep that alive? They do. Middle Georgia so far is playing the Skyhawks evenly as Paige Lowe could not keep that alive. So now we'll see the Knights take another score, tied at 5. So now that brings back Noelle Primus, who will be looking to serve. So Primus Gets it over. Lobidon. Low. Kennard on the kill, and she keeps it going. She lit up this gym last night, and she keeps that going as well. And shout out to, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm going to guess that is the mother of Tiana Kennard, who has been standing up since last night, basically, and cheering on her daughter. If I am wrong, please correct me. But we appreciate your support, and we love that Tiana Kennard is part of this program. As Williamson gets that kill. So like I said, it's been even for both teams. And like I said, this is a conference where you just never know what's going to happen. And so now we are going to see number 1 of Bo Houston, who gets it over, pays low. Now it's going to set up Tiana Kennard. That's going to be out of play. Great attack, but that does miss the spot. So now that means the Knights get that point. They take the lead 7-6. Bo Houston will now be taking this serve here for Middle Georgia. That one is going to be a service error. Skyhawks get that point, brings it 7-all. So now you see number 10 of Claire Cordell, who's going to be checking in for Point University. And she'll look to take the serve here. As mentioned earlier, she did move up in the record book. She went from 24 to 28 in service aces as far as career service aces. So now she'll take the serve, and she'll get it over. Williamson, Lobidon, Cordell. Palmer gets it back over. Way to see Jordan Palmer keep that alive, as Jordan Palmer right now is on pace for 1,000 digs in her career. Williamson gets another kill. That is her second one of the day. So that means the Knights will take the lead again. So now you'll see Lauren Whitley take the serve, gets it over. Cordell, low. Lobidon tries to find a spot. That is going to be another score for the Knights. Brings the score 9-7. So now you see Whitley, who's going to be taking the serve again for your Middle Georgia Knights. As Whitley gets it over. That one's going to be a service error. Skyhawks get that score, brings it 9-8. You'll see JDK Junkins, who's going to be checking back into the game. And you'll also have Jordan Palmer, as mentioned earlier. She's on pace for 1,000 digs as she moved. She was started off the season. Well, coming in today, she was yesterday at 757. Pretty good chance she can get it. And she also has 29 service aces in her career as Whitley gets it back over. Palmer. Well, that was Parker, but Palmer now. Lobidon, Whitley, Houston. As that was Johnson that got it over. Low looking to set up Lobidon on the attack. That's a kill by Lobidon. She keeps it going. Brings it 9-all. So now you see Jordan Palmer, who is going to look to take this serve here for your Point University Skyhawks. Point University sitting at 3-5 on the season, 1-0 in SSAC play. And so that's going to be a score for the Skyhawks. They take the lead. That'll be 10-9. So as Palmer gets it over. Whitley, Houston, looking to set up Williamson. Palmer keeps that alive. And that's going to be a kill by Ellison Johnson. So it's Ellison Johnson now. Timed it up perfectly. Now you'll see number 2 of Noelle Primus, who's going to be checking in. That means number 7 of Yanelis Rodriguez is going to be taking the serve. Parker, low. Lobidon on the attack. Finds the spot. That's another kill for Leah Lobidon. Now you see number 27, Ava Clay, who is going to be checking in for your Point University Skyhawks. As the score is 11-10, I want y'all to stay tuned in between sets as we will air the post-game interview that happened last night with Jordan Palmer. But as we get back into play, Paige Lowe with that service error. Middle Georgia will get that score. Brings it 11-all. So now you'll see number 12 of Ellison Johnson, who is going to be taking the serve here. So she takes that serve. Cordell, low, Junkins. Could not keep it alive as far as the Knights, so that means the Skyhawks will get that score as they take the lead again, brings it 12-11. So far it's been a seesaw affair of both teams going back and forth. Not really either team really looking to go on a run, but the Skyhawks are a team that can really just turn around very fast. So as Lobidon takes that serve. That was Houston. Now Johnson. Houston gets it back over. Palmer. Low. Marquez on the attack. Can they keep that alive? Indeed, they do. And that one, tried to find a spot. But Middle Georgia will get that score. So now you'll see number 9 of Courtney Williamson, who is going to be taking that serve. Williamson. Low. Marquez on the attack. Low but done. Low. Clay. Clay finds that spot. That's going to be a kill for Ava Clay. 13-12 is your score. Skyhawks take the lead again. As now you'll see number 8, Paige Collier, who just checked in for Middle Georgia. Takes the serve. Collier. Primus gets it over. Clay. Low. Marquez on the attack. Dickerson. Low. Clay on the attack. Marquez. Low keeps that alive. Can she find that spot? That is great hustle by the Knights as they get it back over. So now Arter. Low. Kennard on the attack. Great idea, but that did miss the spot, so that is going to go out of play. So now you'll see number 13 of JDK Junkins checking back in, and you'll also see number 1, Jordan Palmer, checking back in. Which means we have number 2, Noel Primus, is going to be taking the serve here for your Middle Georgia Knights. Lobadon, low. Clay on the attack. That is going to be an error, so now the Knights take the lead. So now Promise takes the serve. Marquez, low, Kennard. Middle Georgia right now is not really letting the Skyhawks really find those spots as they did in the previous match they had against Bruton Parker. And it's paying off as they're in the lead now with 15-13 as your score. So Primus is going to be looking to take the serve here again for Middle Georgia. Gets it over. Marquez, low. That was Johnson on that. Rodriguez on the attack. That is a kill for her. That is a 3-point lead for Middle Georgia. 16-13 is your score. So now you'll see Noel Primus is going to be looking to take the serve again. Primus, Marquez, low. Marquez on the attack. That's a kill by Sam Marquez. And that's how quick she can turn it around. As right now, she is 300 plus with kills and just climbing up the record books. Already came into last night with 1,030 total attacks, and actually recently just passed head coach Faith Janaris in the record books as far as attacks and kills. So now you have Johnson. You'll have Witchley. Marquez gets it back over. Now Johnson. Dickerson. Rodriguez gets it back over. That one is going to be out of play. Brings the score 16-15. Skyhawks get that last score. Emma Parker is going to look to take the serve here for your Point University Skyhawks. Parker gets it over. Rodriguez. Johnson. Rodriguez on the attack. Marquez keeps that alive. Now low. Low be done. Collier. Way to Johnson to try to find that spot. Marquez will try to go for that attack. That's going to be another kill. It ties it at 16. So Sam Marquez right now is just showing why she is ready to take that next step for Point University as one of those main attackers, as she actually leads the team in kills. Emma Parker takes the serve, gets it over. Collier, Johnson. And that one is going to be out of play as Bo Houston had the right idea but could not find a spot. Skyhawks take the lead 17-16. As Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the attack. That is going to be a block by Paige Lowe and Tiana Kennard. So now Johnson. Rodriguez gets it over. Palmer. Low. Lobadan finds the spot. That's going to be a kill for Aaliyah Lobadan. Skyhawks now starting to really pick up. And that's going to be a quick timeout from Middle Georgia. So as they take that timeout, we'll go ahead and air the post-game interview from last night with Jordan Palmer here with Skyhawk Sports Network.
I'm here with senior libero Jordan Palmer. First conference game in the new conference. Y'all get to sweep against Rudin Parker. Tell me what the team morale is after tonight.
We really just wanted to go into this game with like a clean slate from being this being our first game in the conference, and really like writing a new script for our program because the past few years have been a little rough. But with the team we have this year and the coaching staff we have this year, I feel like we're going to be full of success.
So you just talked about writing a new script. Y'all come in tomorrow against Middle Georgia. And honestly, just starting off in home play last year, y'all didn't get that first win on this home court. Different energy in the gym tonight. What do you feel like the leadership that you've brought has helped just get this team together going into tonight and now going into tomorrow?
I feel like our team chemistry this year is a lot different than like what it's been in the past years. We've had a little rough patches, but like this year we all genuinely have so much love for each other, and like we want each other to exceed whether we're on the court or not. And so having that and being the leader this year that's kind of instilled that within our team has like been really eye-opening for me to be the leader within our team and to keep pushing each other to be so genuine with each other and just loving on each other no matter what.
So tomorrow it's a clean slate against Middle Georgia. What do you take from tonight going into tomorrow, especially knowing this is another home game for y'all?
I feel like, and I'm not a hitter here, but our hitters tonight were extremely aggressive, and as long as we stay aggressive, no team can beat us. We have to stay aggressive and stay consistent, and with both of those things, I feel like we have potential to go undefeated this year.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jordan.
All right, as now we're back. Score is 19-17 as Paige Lowe's looking to set up Tiana Kennard. Rodriguez on that block. Great timing by her. Brings the score at 18-19 as they are down by 1. So now you have number 1 of Bo Houston is going to look to take this serve here. Gets it over. Palmer, Low looking to set up Sam Marquez on the attack. Can they keep it alive? That is going to be a kill by Sam Marquez. Claire Cordell now is going to be checking in for the Skyhawks. Claire Cordell will be taking the serve here as well. So it's Cordell. Let's take the serve. Skyhawks are up 20-18. Houston looking to set up Rodriguez. Johnson, Parker, Low, Kennard. That was Johnson on that. Now Houston, Rodriguez tries to get it back over. Parker keeps that alive. Now Low. Lobadan on the attack. That is going to be a kill by Aaliyah Lobadan. Brings the score 21-18. So now see Claire Cordell is going to be taking the serve here for Point University. That one is going to be a service error, so that means the Knights will get that point there. Brings it 21-19. Low. Lobadan. Houston got that back over. Palmer. Lobadan. Houston. And Rodriguez gets another kill. So your score is 21-20. Like I said, it's been back and forth in this set so far. So Middle Georgia really trying to steal one on this home court, as that one's going to be a bit short, but Claire Cordell does keep it alive. Lobadan, that one is going to be out of play, brings it 21-all. So now you'll see number 5 of Lauren Whitsley, who just took that serve. That was going to be a service error by her, so now that'll be a 22-21, and we'll see a quick timeout here from Middle Georgia. As they take a timeout, we'll also take a timeout as well here with Point University Athletics. And welcome back to this Skyhawk Sports Network broadcast as the Knights got that last score, that brings it to 22-all. You'll see number 7 of Rodriguez, who is going to be looking to take this serve here. As she takes the serve. Low. Judkins finds the spot. That is going to be a kill for her. And as I come back on this broadcast, the Skyhawks lead 8-4. So now you have Marquez. Low looking to set up Kennard on the attack. That's going to be a kill by Tiana Kennard as she keeps her strong start of the day going. You'll now have Emma Parker checking back into the game, and she'll be looking to serve here for your Point University Skyhawks. As your score is 9-4. Takes the serve, gets it over. Almost a bit of miscommunication, but they do keep that alive. Almost went out of play. Low. Marquez on the attack. That is going to be a great dig by number 3, Jasmine Dickerson, as Marquez gets it back over at Dickerson now. Now Johnson, Rodriguez. That is waiting on the call. That is going to be out of play. Skyhawks get that point. Brings it 10-4. Chanel Parker takes the serve. Johnson looking to set up. And so that is going to be a kill for Lauren Wheatley as she gets that kill. You have now number 1, Bo Houston, is going to be taking a serve. So Houston, low bit done, low, Marquez, Rodriguez, Houston, Johnson, low, Palmer, Rodriguez on the attack. No, Marquez on the attack. Sorry about that. Marquez gets the kill. 11-5 is your score. Claire Cordell is going to be checking in after this timeout, as we'll take us a quick timeout as well with Skyhawk Sports Network. As we get back into play with Sky Sports Network, low been done. Low, Tiana Kennard. Johnson looking to get it over. Palmer, low. Cordell gets it back over. Rodriguez on the attack. That is going to be a kill by Yanelis Rodriguez. Brings the score 11-6. And now you have number 9 of Courtney Williams checking in, which means number 5 of Lauren Witsley will be looking to take the serve. Witsley takes the serve. Parker, low. Kennard on the attack. Knights keep that alive, so now you'll see Loban down on the attack. They keep that alive as well. Houston. Now Dickerson. Johnson gets it over. That's going to be a kill from Johnson. Brings the score to 11-7. So now you have Lowe, Cordell, Dickerson, Houston, Witsley, Cordell, Lowe, Lobedon. Finds that spot. That is going to be a kill. Way to see the floor on that. Brings it 12-7. As now you have Jordan Palmer, who's going to be looking to take the serve for the Skyhawks. Gets it over. Witchley, Houston, looking to set up Williamson. Great effort by Claire Cordell, but that does go out of play, so that brings the score 12-8. So now you see Anelis Rodriguez, who is going to be looking to take the serve here for Middle Georgia. Gets it over. Parker. Rodriguez. Houston. Johnson. That was Palmer who kept it alive. Palmer gets it back over. That is going to be an error. Brings the score 12-9. Skyhawks do lead by 3. As Rodriguez gets it over. Cordell. Low looking to set up. She'll find that spot. She is undefeated when she gets to that spot each time. For anyone that was tuned into our football game, we apologize for any technical difficulties as, man, oh man, it has been a day of crazy difficulties. So we're going to look to hopefully finish the day off the right way. As now you see Paige Lowe's going to look to take serve, scores 14-9. Johnson on the attack. Lowe keeps that alive. Judkins. Whitley, Houston, Johnson on the attack. Right idea, but that one does go out of play, so that means the Knights get that point. Quick update as we have our score right now. The Skyhawks in football is leading 17-14, third quarter. So now Lowe looking to set up Ava Clay on that attack. Dickerson kept that alive. Palmer. Low. Lobedon. That's going to be a kill by Leah Lobedon. Brings the score 15-10. Sam Marquez is going to be checking back into the game for your Point University Skyhawks. And Leah Lobedon will be taking the serve for Point. So now Lobedon takes that serve. Houston. Courtney Williamson on the attack. That was an error. Want to give a quick shout out to Coca-Cola for providing us with this beautiful scores table that we have gotten here. I know it's been a big goal for Point University to really just start getting those upgrades, and that was the biggest thing that came in after Give Day, and that is something that is going to be a beautiful addition for volleyball and basketball. If you would like to see what is going to be coming more, then come on out to West Point Gymnasium and just come look at this beautiful scores table. You might get to see one of your banners if you would like to have your banner on here. And welcome back to the Skyhawks Sports Network broadcast as the Skyhawks are up 17-10. And you'll see Aaliyah Lobendon is going to be looking to take the serve here on the court for your Skyhawks. You have Lobendon, Lowe, Palmer, Clay, Judkins, and Marquez. For the Knights, you have Houston, Johnson, Dickerson, Whitley, as Johnson's going for that set. Judkins. Low. Marquez on the attack. Can she find a spot? Johnson tried to keep that alive. Knights will get that point. So that means the score is 17-11. as Middle Georgia will look to try to make a big run targeted back. Want to even give a quick shout out to our men's and women's golf team that started off with their fall invitational as far as the Classic. Speaking of Classic, we have our fall invitational of our Skyhawk Fall Classic. That is the big fundraiser that Point University does every year. It'll be on October 6th. That'll be a very big weekend in West Point, Georgia, the West Point Lynette Valley area overall, as you'll have that tournament in the Lynette area, Point University Golf Club to be exact. If you would like to be a part of that tournament, please reach out to Mr. Gene Bowes as he really coordinates with that, Gene Bowes at point.edu. So as we're back into play, San Marquez will go on the attack. Dickerson keeps that alive, so now Johnson. Witchley on the attack. Palmer, low. Marquez gets it back over. Now Johnson, Dickerson. As Junkins looking to find that spot. Great court awareness brings the score 18-12. Now you'll see number 8 of Collier, who is going to be checking in. And now you have number 7, Lexi Arter, checking into the game. That means she will be taking a serve here for Point University. Already has a service ace on the day and coming into last night as well. As now she'll take that serve, gets it over. Collier. And we'll keep it going. So that's another ace for her. Brings it 19-12. So now Arter is going to take this serve, gets it over. So now Dickerson gets it back over. Marquez, low. Ava Clay on the attack. Johnson, Dickerson, Witchley, Arter, Page low, Kennard, Johnson, Dickerson, Primus. Now Lobendon keep that alive. San Marquez on the attack. Way to try to handle the heat. That is great hustle by the Knights, but when San Marquez goes on that attack, it is going to be tough to try to really handle that. So that's going to be a kill for San Marquez. Brings the score 20-12. So to Kennard, Dickerson, Johnson, Witchley gets it over, low. Great hustle by Arter, but they could not keep that alive. The Knights will get that point, brings it 20-13. Rodriguez just checked back in. You'll have Primus, who's going to be looking to take the serve here. Big shout out to our men's soccer team and our baseball team that have came in to support our volleyball team today. Big shout out to our women's basketball team as well. They'll take the court October 26th. Tiana Kennard gets the kill for your Point University Skyhawks. Brings the score 21-13. Recently got to talk to head coach Faith Janaris about Tiana Kennard and what she could just bring early in her career. And the biggest thing that we all have said about her is that she's going to have a great career here. And once the game really slows down for her, she's going to break some records. And she's going to be a great player for this program. As head coach Faith Janaris really loves those explosive players that really just can make an instant impact. Does not matter what your classification is. As we just saw Paige Lowe, who was 4 matches into her sophomore year, surpass 1,000 assists. So as the Knights get that last score, they're going to have a score of 22-14. That means Bo Houston is going to take the serve here for Middle Georgia. Takes the serve. Parker. Low. Parker. Lobenon gets it back over. Collier. Now Houston. Johnson. That's going to be a kill by Johnson. That brings the score 22-15. So at set number 2, Middle Georgia is looking to try to make a run and make this a bit tough on the Skyhawks to finish this off, as they're 3 points away from set point. Marquez on the attack. That was Dickerson. Now Houston. Rodriguez. Lomedon. Palmer. Marquez gets it back over. Dickerson now. Houston. Try to go for that tip, but that one is a bit short. Brings the score 23-15. Claire Cordell is going to be checking in and will be serving. For any of our Skyhawk viewers that are watching right now, if you cannot tell, these are new uniforms for Point University. as with them entering the Southern States, they have got that Southern States patch on this new uniform. Love the gold patch really the gold sleeves that they have. Be expected to see some teams that are going to have some new gear as well. Big shout out to some of our Skyhawk Sports Network workers who are also a part of Skyhawk programs. Our producer, Mr. Bryant Morales. Bryant, did I say your last name correctly? Okay, he is a part of our Point University men's tennis team. They're actually going to start some action starting next week at the ITA Regionals. So a lot of teams that are going to be getting going soon. Want to keep giving out those shout outs. And that is a great block by T. Kennard. As the Skyhawks take that set there, they're now up 2-0. So we'll see if Point University could potentially go for another sweep, or will Middle Georgia try to even this and take this to 4 and potentially try to put them at 5. We'll see out in the Skyhawk Sports Network. And welcome back to Skyhawk Sports Network as we are in our third set. Skyhawks are leading 2 sets to Middle Georgia 0. On the court for the Skyhawks, you have J.K. Judkins, Aaliyah Lobodon, Paige Lowe, Jordan Palmer, Claire Cordell, and Emma Parker. For Middle Georgia, you have Paige Collier, you have Ellie Johnson, you have number 5 of lost my place for a second. Sorry. Lauren Whitsley. You have number 8, Paige Carter, who's going to be taking a serve. You have Bo Johnson, who is on the Bo Houston, who is on the court. And you have number 9 of Courtney Williamson. So as they take that serve, Parker got that. Paige Lowe's going to lift the set up. J.K. Judkins, that's going to be an error. That is going to be a score for Middle Georgia. They lead 1-0. So as mentioned, this is our first year in Southern States Athletic Conference play, as Skyhawks really recently announced that Aaliyah Lobanon brings some heat on that one. But yes, like I said, it was announced last year in July that the Skyhawks will be making a transition in the 2023-24 year. So now in the 23 and 24 year, here we are. Southern States Athletic Conference members full time. So now Houston looking to set up Johnson. Low, Palmer, Ava Clay on the attack. That one does find a spot, brings the score 2-1. So now you'll see Paige Lowe is going to be looking to take the serve here. Takes the serve, gets it over. Collier. Lobanon. Paige Lowe looking to set up Claire Cordell. That is going to be an error, brings the score 2-all. So now Ellie Johnson is going to look to take the serve for your Middle Georgia Knights. Gets it over. Clay. Low. Lobanon gets it over. Rodriguez. Now Johnson. Williamson could not get that over the net. That is an error. Brings it 3-2. Sam Marquez is going to be checking in for your Point University Skyhawks. Aaliyah Lobanon is going to be taking the serve here for Point. So she takes the serve. Gets it over. Miscommunication from Courtney Williamson and Yanelis Rodriguez. That is going to be a service ace. Ring the alarms from the service ace. That is what the Skyhawks have with their little chant. Love it. It's my favorite one. Lobanon gets it over. Rodriguez, Johnson, Williamson. Palmer kept that alive. Low. Clay got it back over. As the Skyhawks will get that score. That brings it 5-2. As that one went out of play, Lobanon now is going to be looking to take this serve here. Takes the serve. Collier, Johnson, Whitley, Low. And so now we will see so now you have a score of 5-3. As Middle Georgia got that last point, Whitley's going to take that serve. That goes out of play. That is going to be a service error. Brings it 6-3. You'll see T. Kennard, who's going to be checking in, and you'll have Lexi Arter checking in, which means she is going to be taking the serve here for your Point University Skyhawks. Like I said, we have our men's soccer team in the house today. Men's soccer will actually have their home opener on Monday at 2 o'clock at the Riverboat Stadium. If you would like to tune in, please check out Skyhawk Sports Network, as we'll have that streamed. As that one was a block error that goes out, that will be Middle Georgia's point. You'll have Williamson, who's going to look to take the serve here for Middle Georgia. Williamson gets it over. Lobanon, Low. T. Kennard on the kill. That is T. Kennard jumping out the gym. Brings the score 7-4. Emma Parker is going to be looking to check in for Point University. Brings her to take the serve now. So now it's Emma Parker. Marquez gets it back over. And Dickerson tried to keep it alive, but again, Sam Marquez brings the heat anytime she goes for the attack. That's a kill for her. Brings the score 8-4. So Emma Parker is going to be looking to take the serve again for your Point University Skyhawks. Gets it over. Whitley. Rodriguez. Miscommunication from Middle Georgia. That means the Skyhawks will get another score. Brings it 9-4 in set number 3. Parker takes the serve, gets it over. Whitley. Now Johnson. Bo Houston on the kill. So now Middle Georgia will get that last score. Brings it 9-5. takes the serve. Parker, low. Marquez on the attack. That is going to be a kill for Sam Marquez, brings it 10-5. So now we'll see Claire Cordell is going to be checking in, and she is going to take the serve here for your Point University Skyhawks. Big shout out to one of our Point University legends of Sarah Barkham, back in the building again today to support her alma mater, as she is now going to school at LaGrange, if I'm not mistaken, for nursing. As Lobendon takes that attack, Whitley kept it alive. Collier looking to get it back over the net and does. Palmer, low, finds the spot. That's going to be a kill for Paige Lowe. Right now, Middle Georgia has not found an answer for when Paige Lowe really gets those kind of kills, because she's a setter, so it's really tricky to know exactly what she's going for. And it's worked in precision. As the Skyhawks get that point, brings it 12-5. We will see a quick timeout here from Middle Georgia. As they take a quick timeout, we'll take a quick timeout as well here with Skyhawk Sports Network. As we get back into the game, Jordan Palmer had that last dig, and Leah Lobendon with that kill. Skyhawks come out of timeout and continue what they're doing, brings the score 13-5. Claire Cordell now is going to be looking to take another serve here for your Skyhawks. Gets it over. Now Johnson, Rodriguez, Whitley, Palmer, low. T. Kennard on the attack. That one is going to be out of play. Middle Georgia gets that point, brings it 13-6. Rodriguez will be looking to take the serve here. For Middle Georgia, they have to try to get some kind of run going and really take the momentum away from Point University if they want to avoid the sweep here in West Point Park Gymnasium. So as Whitley gets it over, Parker, low. Lobendon, Palmer, low. T. Kennard. That is out of play as well. Brings the score 13-7. You'll see Rodriguez, who's going to be looking to take the serve again for your Knights. Gets it over. Parker. That is going to be out of play. Brings it 13-8. So that's Cordell. Low looking to set up T. Kennard. That does stay in play. That's going to be a kill for T. Kennard. Brings it 14-8. Jada K. Junkins just checked back in. Jordan Palmer is going to be taking a serve here for Point University. As she took that serve, you'll see Houston on the attack. That one does go out of play. Middle Georgia gets that score there, brings it 14-9. So now you'll have Paige Collier, who's going to be serving. Gets it over the net. Parker, low. Lobendon on the attack. Can she find that spot? And she does. Brings the score 15-9. Ava Clay is going to be checking in. Paige Lowe is going to be looking to take the serve here for your Point University Skyhawks. Gets it over. Rodriguez, Houston, Williamson, Palmer, low. Clay on the attack. Rodriguez will keep that alive. So now Houston looking to set up Johnson on the attack. Judkins keeps that alive. Low. Palmer gets it back over. Rodriguez now. Johnson. Whisley. Palmer. Ava Clay on the attack. Rodriguez. Houston. Great way for the Skyhawks to keep this sequence going. So now Palmer, low. Palmer gets it back over. Collier, Johnson. As it hits the ceiling, they still keep the sequence going. Low but down will try to find that spot. Rodriguez keeps it going for Middle Georgia. Now Houston, Williamson, low. Palmer. Ava Clay on the attack. And the Knights still keep that alive as we'll keep this sequence going now. Palmer. Ava Clay looking to get it back over. Rodriguez finds it. Now Cordell. Low. Rodriguez gets it back over. Now Palmer. Low. And the Skyhawks will get that point. What a sequence by both teams. But the Skyhawks do come up with that. 16-9 is now your score. Paige Lowe will be looking to take the serve here for Point University. As she gets it over, Collier, Houston, Johnson on the attack. That's going to be a kill for Ellie Johnson. Brings the score 16-10. So for Ellie Johnson, she's going to be taking the serve here for your Knights. Gets it over. Clay, low. Jada Kate Judkins on the attack. That is a kill by Jada Kate Judkins. As I talked about last night, if you looked at our Instagram, you probably saw a video of her doing the same thing in that video at the Faulkner Invitational. And like I said, she does this in real life. Jada Kate Judkins actually is climbing up the record books in total blocks. She came into last night's game with 51 total blocks. And she's just going to keep it going as she is one of the juniors on this team. Again, this Point University team only has one senior. So everybody else is going good for them. So now Rodriguez. Williamson. And what a block from Ava Clay and Jada Kate Judkins. Score is now 18-10. Aaliyah Lobadon now looking to take this serve here. Gets it over. Collier. Johnson. Houston gets it over. Way to attack. That's going to be a kill for Middle Georgia. Brings it 18-11. So now, Whitley, Palmer, low, Judkins. Mistimed that one. That is going to be another point for the Knights. Brings the score 18-12. Whitley. That one is a service error. Brings the score 19-12. Skyhawks got that last score. So Lexi Arter is going to be checking in along with T. Kennard. Lexi Arter will be looking to serve here for your Point University Skyhawks. As she takes the serve, gets it over. Collier. Johnson. Now Rodriguez. Low. Arter. Clay. That's going to be a error, a hidden error on her. Brings the score 19-13. Jada Kate Judkins will be checking back in along with Jordan Palmer. And now you'll see Williamson, who is going to be looking to take the serve here for your Middle Georgia Knights. Gets it over. Lomadon. Low. Ava Clay on the attack. Great way for Ellie Johnson to keep that alive as she really withstood that heat. T. Kennard. Gotta love the effort by the Skyhawks, but that is going to be a score for Middle Georgia. So now you see Williamson taking that serve. And San Marquez went on an attack that is going to be out of play. Want to give you a quick update right now. Point University football having a neck-and-neck game with Thomas University. Score is 17-all. As she takes that serve, Lobadon, low, looking to try to find a spot. Wait for Middle Georgia to finally put a stop to everything. Palmer, Ava Clay gets it back over. Great hustle by Whitsley on that. Low, Kennard. That is going to be another point for Middle Georgia. So as I mentioned earlier, they have to try to get some kind of run if they want to avoid a sweep. And right now they're showing it. So she takes the serve. Lobendon. Low looking to set up T. Kennard. That is going to be a kill by T. Kennard. So now you have Emma Parker's going to be checking in for your Point University Skyhawks. As we look ahead for Point University, they will be back in action a week from now as they go to Montgomery, Alabama to take on Faulkner University in conference play. They were actually in Montgomery, Alabama last week, but did not play Faulkner in that game. So now Collier, Johnson, Rodriguez, Low, Kennard and Palmer. Low gets it back over. Dickerson. Houston. As that one touched the hand of Parker, that means the Knights will get that point. Parker, Low. That one hit the ceiling, but then came down a little bit of miscommunication. That is going to be another point for Middle Georgia. Middle Georgia starting to pick up some steam. So look at Collier, Palmer, Low gets it over. That is going to be another kill for Paige. Low brings the score 21-18. Claire Cordell is going to be checking in for Point University, and she will be looking to take the serve as well. As next Saturday, our home events that we will have, actually we'll have cross country hosting an event here in Valley. So hope y'all can tune in for that as we'll have some updates going. We'll have an actual video that will be coming out. Y'all stay tuned for that. Men's and women's soccer will also be on this field next weekend. So that one was an error, brings the score 21-19. Middle Georgia's next plan of action is going to play Fort Valley State at home on the 14th. So now Low, Lobendon, Collier, Johnson. And that is going to be a block by T. Kennard and Aaliyah Lobendon. Two newcomers on this team that have made an immediate impact. And so as they take a quick timeout, we're going to stay on air real quick. For Point University, Jordan Palmer said a very interesting thing in her post-game interview last night. Anyways, Jordan Palmer said a very interesting take in her interview last night. She said, when everybody is together, it is impossible to beat them. And I truly agree with that because when they're on and they're all on the same page, it is a very tough team to beat. Although this team is very young, that does not mean anything. They can go into this conference and really make a name for themselves. They saw the preseason rankings. They know exactly what's ahead of them, and they know what stakes they have. Right now, they know that they are much better than what the preseason rankings show. They have a lot of players that can really bring the heat. I mean, you saw last night, it was very balanced attack from a lot of hitters. Jordan Palmer said it best. She's not an attacker, but she loved how everybody was aggressive. And as the single senior on this team, she wants to make this year count. As, again, she is on pace for 1,000 digs. So now Jordan Palmer is going to be looking to take this serve here for Point University. Point University is up 22-19, set number 3. As she takes the serve, gets it over. That is going to be an ace. Jordan Palmer is going to just continue climbing up. That is going to make it 30-plus for her as far as career service aces. So she'll keep climbing in that record book. Gets it over. Dickerson. Now Whitsley. Now Collier gets it back over. Palmer. Low looking to set up Jada K. Junkins on the attack. Can they keep that alive? They do. Rodriguez was there. Johnson. Now Cordell. Low looking to set up Jada K. Junkins. That does find a spot. That's going to be a kill for Jada K. Junkins. Brings it 24-19. And she takes that serve. Collier looking to get it over. Now Parker. Low. Loman down on the attack. Game, set, match. That is going to take it to another sweep. Second game in the conference, second sweep back to back. And so, as we'll have the Skyhawks who just got that sweep, that is a great way to start off conference weekend, getting a 2-0 weekend, and that means what better way than just to start off with a sweep. So you got to love it that way. So you'll see Skyhawk Sports Network back on air on Monday as we will have men's soccer taking the court. Their next plan of action for volleyball is to start preparing for Faulkner, which is next Saturday, on the road. On the 22nd day, we will return on this court when they play Life University at 6 o'clock. Hope y'all can tune in, listen to some beautiful voices, see the beautiful crowd that we have, and maybe see our scores table. And so, as I'm Deshaun Bullock, I'm going to look to close this one off. I want to give a big shout-out to our producers today. Big shout-out to everybody on Skyhawk Sports Network that really contributed overall. And we'll see you again. God bless you all, and together we fly.